Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Dance. Now, our next guest is a comedian, an actor, and a former radio personality. You may have seen him out performing on the Blue Collar Tour, or maybe even seen him in one of the many movies, and or even heard him in a movie called Cars. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Mater, Larry the Cable Guy, and my personal friend, Dan Whitney. Now, let's get her done and see what he has to say when I ask him these questions. Dan, I know you spend a lot of time out on the golf course, but how much time do you spend fishing?
Well, Bill, you know how much I love golf. But to me, it's a love-hate relationship, with golf. I like it, but it reminds me of the DMV. After about an hour, I want to punch everybody in the face that's around me when I golf, but I do love it. But I spend a lot of time out on the water. As you know, when you have a body like this, Bill, you want to get out there, get your Lululemon shorts on, take your shirt off, just kind of let the women look at you and pepper spray you with their eyes. I, I spend a lot of time on the water, almost as much as I'm golfing.
No, crazy. I mean, out on the water fishing, Dan. Now, tell me, what's your favorite place to fish? Your go-to lure and fish to fish for?
Well, Bill, I like to fish a lot of places. Lake Butler in Windermere, Florida, Butler chain of lakes, good bass fishing. I love to fish for walleye at Long Lake up in outside of north of Rice Lake, south of Spooner, Wisconsin. Let's see where else I like to fish. Well, I like to fish in Branson. I mean, if you can't get fish in Branson, then, why go? I always go to Branson. Are you kidding me? I went with you. And we didn't catch anything, but I went with you. I'm only kidding. Probably my backyard, I got a nice stocked fish pond with bass. I love to eat crappie. I love to eat walleye. My favorite lure is a Larry the Cable Guy rattle trap. It's got get her done on it. Many thousands of fish on that lure, Bill. And what I fished for lately? I went to my kid's room and I fished for answers as to why all my fishing poles were broken. That was the last thing I fished for.
Huh. A Larry the Cable Guy rattle trap? Are you kidding? Hey, have you ever tried a booyah one knocker? You'll throw rocks at that rattle trap if you ever fish one knocker, I can promise you. But just to make you feel good, where can I get one of them? All right. Now, if you had one really funny story to share from fishing or when you were doing a blue collar tour or whenever, what would it be? Think. I know you got 100. Give me a funny one.
Oh man, I got two actually, Bill. One of them, remember I was just talking about fishing with you in Branson. I was so excited. This is a funny one. You and I went fishing. You asked me one of the first times I met you, and I'm going. You asked me to go fish. I'm like, oh man, I'm fishing with Bill Dance. I'm gonna get my camera. I'm gonna catch so many fish, and you took me to one of your favorite spots, and I remember the fishing trip ended up with the phrase, I don't know what happened. They're usually biting over here. We didn't catch anything. We had a good time though, but I just thought that was great. I'm out with probably one of the greatest fishermen of all time, my friend Bill Dance. But in all fairness, Bill, it was windy and it was cold. So I actually didn't expect to catch much. I was thinking, well, we catch something today. We got something. And the other one is, I'm yelling at my kid to be careful where he's casting. And right after I told him to be careful where he's casting, I cast in and I caught my father-in-law's hat and I casted it out in the water. And my kid goes, you were saying? Anyway, those were two stories. If I had, those are two good fishing stories.
Yep. Woo, wasn't that a brutal day? crystal clear water in places, but where the fish were was where it was windy. And where the wind was and the cold temperatures, oh, as you all know, the fish don't always cooperate. Believe me, we tried. Right, Dan? Okay, I got one last question for you, buddy. Let's say Mater went fishing. What would he say if he caught his personal best, and what would it be?
Woohoo! Hey, McQueen, I just caught a 7-pound bass. Dadgum, I'm happier than a tornado in the trailer park. And the coolest part of it, I caught it all with my tow hook. Woohoo! Let's go eat it.
Mater, that's exactly how I feel every time I catch a nice sized bass, or any bass for that matter. No, for that matter. Let me tell you, Dan, I want to thank you, my friend, for taking the time to answer these questions. We definitely need to plan another fishing trip when it's warmer. This time, we'll go where the fish will cooperate, okay?